Good morning, everyone. What is parking? We are here today at Universal's Islands of Adventures. With the pass, we got in a little early. Park doesn't open until 9. We're in at around 8:30. A little busier getting in. I think because of that, so you had to get your ticket scanned in, and then there was a second scan-in area to confirm you're able to get in the park. We're walking towards the back right now. Might try and get on Velocicoster quick. So yeah, plan on having a great day here at Islands of Adventures. So come on, let's go have some fun. Walking under Velocicoster right now. Majority of the early park access seems to be going towards Hagrid's. Probably try and check that one out later. So yeah. Check the app. Velocicoster is currently saying 25 minutes. So yeah, shouldn't be that bad. I'm sure it'll get a lot busier later on today. Wow. Who needs coffee in the morning when all you need to do is hop on Velocicoster? That was an awesome ride. The queue is cool too. You go through, going in. You get to see the coaster go by here real quick. Then you go in and you see some the Velociraptors in the Paddock Hill. Then you get on the ride and it just goes and goes and goes. It's probably the best roller coaster I've ever been on. I think this is a better roller coaster than Hagrid's, but Hagrid's is a better ride, if that makes sense. You know, because you have all the other Harry Potter elements going on over there. But then also, unpopular opinion that I have, I would say that Forbidden Journey is a better attraction than Hagrid's, just because where else are you going to be on the end of a robotic arm throwing you through a Harry Potter adventure? I mean, still, great way to kick off today. Let's go try Hagrid's, see what that wait's at. Helpful little tip here. The butterbeer stand at the front of Hogsmeade here actually has 2 retail points. So from either side, you can purchase it. Because you will oftentimes see a very long line on one end of the little kiosk there, and then the other end is completely open and no one's waiting at. So if you really want some frozen butterbeer, right there's where to go. Make sure you look at both sides. Okay, so Hagrid's is currently sitting at 120 minutes. Line is winding well outside, almost going into the next land, the Lost Continent. Right now, Forbidden Journey sitting at 25 minutes. So we're going to go on this. Like I said, I kind of prefer this over Hagrid's anyways. We'll see what Hagrid's gets at later. I did ask about the single rider line option for Hagrid's. They don't think they're going to open it up. They said it's kind of a staffing thing. We'll check in later, see what that's at. Another great ride. Love that one. The exit through Finch's Emporium, you know, kind of implying that it's the lost and found if you listen to Dumbledore as you're getting off the ride there. But really enjoy that ride. Again, you go through the queue, you go through Hogsmeade. Normally never as long of a wait as Hagrid's. As I got here, it was at 25 minutes. Took just about 25 minutes to get on it and off of it. Where Hagrid's is at a 2-hour wait. You know, that's a good shot of your day just waiting for one ride there. Whereas this one I think is just as good. Does throw you around a bit. You know, you people that get motion sick are probably more likely to get sick on this one than on the roller coaster there. One big thing that you're going to see at Universal and not at Disney are lockers to get on a ride. Most rides at Universal, they're going to have a complimentary locker outside of them for you to put any larger loose items. Other rides, I know, Velocicoster for one, you go through a metal detector, so you really cannot take anything on that ride. But others, like Forbidden Journey here, Hagrid's, you can feel stuff in your pocket, like your cell phone or wallet, something like that. They'll let you take, but anything large, like a water bottle, definitely a backpack, anything like that. There is no leaving it at the station. There's no putting it at your feet, anything like that. You want to definitely put it in the locker. Or, I mean, I've seen it before. They will, There was a group of people in front of me one time that literally sat down on the ride, and they basically asked them to get off, go put the stuff in the locker, and come back. So if you don't want to have any troubles like that in your day, make sure you keep an eye out for the lockers. They have free small ones. If you have any large stuff, you can rent larger lockers. But yeah, just keep an eye out for those things, and you have a great time. With this big Jurassic Park, you think there'd be dinosaurs and stuff around, but I haven't seen any yet. Even though thematically, it doesn't make perfect sense to have a Jurassic World attraction right outside of the original Jurassic Park, Discovery Center in here. It still is an awesome little land they have here at Universal. You walk into the Discovery Center, it's like you're walking into the visitor center of the original Jurassic Park. It's really awesome. While I'm here, another thing that Universal has that's different than at Disney, Universal has Coke Freestyle machines all over the place. One great thing about the Coke Freestyle machines, if you press water, put your drink under it, you get it for free. Also, a lot of them, you get ice in it too. I really would love to see Disney get some of these sprinkled around the park. And I know you can get a free ice water from any walk-up window, but it is really nice just to, get your water, go over the machine, fill it back up, and go. Instead of trying to fight through a quick service queue somewhere or find a water bottle station somewhere to fill it up. Okay. Don't know if I'm crazy or not. It's currently 52 degrees outside. Getting in line to go on to the Jurassic Park River Adventure. It's sunny, so I'm hoping if I get wet, I'll dry off fairly quickly. There is currently no line. Gonna walk right on. Don't know where's gonna be the best to sit. Gonna try not to sit in the front because I feel like that's where you get the most wet. So kind of back middle, and we'll go from there. Gotta sit in the back, hoping it's the driest spot. Gotta find out. Okay, might not be a good sign. My seat's wet. Here we go.
Time before man, when the river flowed through a newborn world, and giants walked the earth. Welcome to Jurrasic.
I thought it would be. Got a little wet. Face is a little damp. Sure it's not too dry, or not too wet actually. Not upset we did it. Now, probably go to Kong. I think that was another short wait. That is another great little queue area there. Queue's probably just as good as the ride, honestly, which might not be a good thing. The giant Kong animatronic at the end is great. Let's see if we get to see it. So if you had any type of questions of what type of ride Kong Skull Island is, it kind of tells you right here in the front. So the ride itself probably isn't, going to be extra scary for kids. But the queue, you're kind of walking through a bit of a kind of haunted house type of a thing. No real jump scares, but it is dark. It does set the theme of what you're going to go do. Go venture through Skull Island.
It can get a little bumpy on the road, so keep your butts in the seats. Do not stand up or lean out of the truck. Holy cow! He's right in front of us! Nobody panic!
That's Kong. Fun ride. Definitely be warned, it's a lower height requirement for Universal, but it is intense. There are a lot of dark, scary elements throughout the ride that even though your kid can go on it physically, they might not really enjoy it that much. So we're going to continue through here, head through Toon Lagoon, see what we can find. I'm pretty sure Dudley Do-Right's is closed. You get soaked on that one anyway, so I'm not going to go. Same thing with Popeyes, you get soaked as well. But yeah, we'll kind of walk around, see what we can find. You know, a lot of cool little things to see and do through there as well anyways. So come on, let's go. Like I said, they're out there doing the yearly refurbishment of Dudley Do-Right's. You can see they're actually out there working now, cleaning and painting all of the facade out here. It is a great ride, you know, very well themed. You know, you do get soaked, which, you know, Florida during the summer is a great thing, but, you know, here in the winter months, not so much. So yeah, Toon Lagoon, very well themed, great little place. And you're walking into comic strips here. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, this has not that much longer left to live. You know, a lot of the properties down here aren't as well known as they used to be. I mean, even when they got put in, they were very old. But with the way that Universal Island Adventures is set up, you know, it will be kind of difficult for them to, you know, close this down. They would have to kind of maybe do section by section type of a deal. Because, you know, Islands of Adventure is a giant loop. I think it's kind of one of the reasons why the Lost Continent hasn't had anything done to it yet either. You know, they're just hard to, you know, shut down a section of the park, you know, when it's just one giant loop. But yeah, we'll walk through here, see what we can find, heading over here to Popeye's little play area. As you can see, you are gonna get soaked on this ride. Great for the summer, not so great for right now. So how earlier I was talking about lockers. For any ride that is required for you to put your stuff away, you get them for free. But for any of the water rides, they let you take your stuff on, and they put lockers that you can use, but they are paid for lockers then. You can look through here, you can see you have the smaller and larger lockers, $5 or $6 for 90 minutes. So you could potentially, you know, get one, and, you know, depending on what the line is, you know, you could go and do, you know, Jurassic Park, Dudley Do-Right's, and the barges over here all at one shot. But just be warned that for anything like that, you do need to rent the lockers for them. There is an annual pass holder lounge here in Islands of Adventure, located in Toon Lagoon as well. You know, we're here, might as well step in, see what it's all about. Yeah, so that's the annual pass holder little lounge they have going there. Mainly just a you know, pop-up gift shop. They did have a 40% off merch going on in there, and nothing really caught the eye. So yeah, just gonna continue walking around the park here. So we get starting to get hungry. You know, it's going on noon. So yeah, we'll go probably pick up some lunch and head around, see what else we can do for today. Making our way into Superhero Landing here. Gonna go peek at Spider-Man. Maybe go see what they have going on in their little cafe up here. See if we get something for lunch. Okay, the wait's currently saying 55. I do see a single rider line though. We're gonna go try and pop onto that, see how long that takes us. Universal is really good for having single rider lines for a lot of their attractions. Should take a lot less time. Now holidays, you really pass by a lot of the theming and the queues. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes us. It is 11:15 now. We'll go from there. In just about 15 minutes, about to get on. So, on the list of rides I'm never going to do again, definitely one of them. Did it once, first trip here to Universal, that was, you know, years and years and years ago. Good ride if you like those type of drop towers, but it really shoots you up there. I prefer a drop over the shoot up. It's fun if you like it, it's definitely not for me. Okay, so nothing really caught my eye over there in the Fantastic Four Cafe. You can head over back here into Seuss Landing. Green Eggs and Ham, I know they have some good stuff in there, so pick that up. Maybe go see the show they have going on in here as well. You know, might be the end of our day here, but great time so far. Hope you're enjoying it. Go get some nummy food and go from there. Seuss Landing is turned into Grinchmas. They do have a Grinch meet and greet that's going on now. Last I saw, it's at a 200-minute wait, just so you know. They do offer a breakfast option with the Grinch as well. So obviously that would be a little bit extra, but it's a way that you'd be able to meet the Grinch without necessarily needing to wait that entire time to see him. I mean, 200 minutes again. If I thought 120 minutes was long for a ride, that's ridiculous for a little bit of meet and greet if you ask me, but you know, if you want to see the Grinch, it's the only time you're really going to see him. Okay, got my Who hash. Took about 10 minutes to get, but you know, should be good. Had it before, it's a really good dish. It's got corned beef, tater tots, cheese, scallions, you know, just a lot of good nummy food in there. Definitely worth getting, you know, it's a little different than we can normally get at a park, so it's a good little try to get. So we're gonna try and eat this, then run over quick here and see the Grinch show and probably call it a day. Okay, so we got over a little too late. The 12:15 show is full, filled up like, you know, with 15 minutes still to spare.
Hi guys, so, we're here for the Grinchmas show.
Gonna come back at 1:15 to try and see it. Probably stick around here, maybe go do Cat in the Hat. It's a fun little ride. And the giant hat is the Cat in the Hat. Yeah, that definitely is a little bit of a kiddier ride. Still very fun, a little more intense than you would expect for a ride themed to Cat in the Hat. Has some spinning elements, not too dark, not too scary, but you know, a little bit rougher than you would think just for a little kiddie ride here. Okay, made it on Cat in the Hat. Time to go for a crazy little ride. Okay, so Cat in the Hat was a great little ride. Ate up just about enough time for us to go get in line to see the Grinch show. Gonna go see the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular. The really fun thing about this show is that it's over in the old Blue Man Group Theater, or Nickelodeon Theater, or whatever way you want to remember it as, which is really over at Universal Studios. So you get to walk all the way over there, basically, through a lot of backstage areas, have a lot of fun.
Crowd don't lie.
All the windows were dark and quiet sleep filled the air. All the Who's were still dreaming sweet dreams without care.
Merry Christmas! Not yet! Okay.
Shocker.
When he came to the first house in the square,
This is shot number one.
the old Grinchy claws hissed. Then he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fists.
The roof?
I was clear.
I don't think so. What's next?
Then he slid down the chimney, rather
Tight. Definitely not. Let's just skip ahead.
So that's a great little show they have going on there with the Grinch. Really enjoyed it. I think it was a great way to end our day here. Now we're definitely gonna start heading our way out. It's a very busy day. It's a Saturday. So yeah, definitely had a great time here. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and see y'all next time. And as always, don't forget to exit through the gift shop.